It's in the game.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready with all her tactical observations, Sue Smith. And we have pre-season action to bring you with the final group stage game just moments away. It's the Invincibles versus Albacete.
Yeah, both teams will be looking to finish the tournament with a win. It'll give them that momentum going into the season. There's been loads of fans here supporting them, so hopefully they'll put on a show for them here today.
And the starting 11 for Invincibles.
Yeah, it looks to be a diamond 4-4-2 with the two strikers receiving support from the number 10. It's just key that those wide players are smart in their positioning. Expand when they've got the ball, make the pitch as large as possible.
Oh, Sue, this looks promising. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. So the Invincibles restart the game. Is there to be a response from them? There needs to be. Genuine chance. Well, with the goal at his mercy, what a tame effort that is. Well, they have the ball once more. Huertas. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. High pressing and good high pressing. Under real pressure here. He has teammates around him. Opportunity here. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal. Last touch gives them a throw-in.
OK, guys, thanks very much. We'll start the questions now. OK, guys, we're out of time.
Well, everything is pointing towards a league game to truly savour with the unmistakable notes. A warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd with their season just about to get underway. What are we going to get from this one?
Well,
hang on, Sue, they're in! There won't be any rebounds there. This is how Invincibles line up.
yeah, it's a 4-4-2 diamond, so there's one holding midfielder, you've got two number 8s and a number 10 getting up to support the forwards. It's just essential that the two up top hold the ball up to allow those midfielders to join in.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Yeah, it looks to be a 4-4-2 diamond. The midfield area, that's the main difference to a normal 4-4-2. I'd expect the number 10 to make the runs beyond the opposition back line. And when the centre forwards split, you think the two number 8s will go box to box and leave just one midfielder sitting.
He's in here. It's in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be?
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
We've had a pair of keys handed into reception. Please can you go to reception if you've lost your keys?
Keeping the ball really nicely here.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Corner. Good chance to come, perhaps, to draw level. And it's hit the bar. Well, danger averted, but it will be another corner. Delivered into the box. Taking advantage there to win the ball. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alex Scott with the details.
Yeah, it's a goal from Crawley Town. It was a poor clearance, and it was far too easy for him after that. they've scored the opener here with 27 minutes played.
Thanks, Alex. Moving the ball well in search of the equaliser. Looking to put the cross in. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Pass played through perfectly. But he's failed to hit the target.
Oh, that's a big chance missed that. This game very much still in the balance.
Good strong tackle, it'll be a throw-in. There's room to do something here.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute.
Finding the spaces, looking good. And that whistle brings the first half to a... And the game restarts. That's a good pass. And it's on here. He's put it away, but the celebrations will stop there.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
Put into the middle. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat.
I really stood firm there, didn't he?
Lovely weighted pass. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
And we have 30 minutes left. The Invincibles come away with it. I'm sure, like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while, but now it's gone through, so deal done.
Yeah, and at that price, it does seem like a very good bit of business, doesn't it? I'm looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
And it's opened up. And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. So 3-0 now, the lead ever more commanding as we start again. Okay, I think there's been a goal somewhere else. Here's Alex Scott.
Yep, another goal for Crawley Town. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're ahead by 2 now, with 74 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. And it's overdone. It'll be keeper's ball. And it's held on to comfortably. He's beaten his marker here, but that's where it ends, with the ball won this time. Weighted beautifully. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, here it is again, and this is a great team goal. They keep the ball moving, 1- and 2-touch passing, and then it's a calm finish at the end.
plenty of open space here. Could be a chance. And a corner to come. And here comes a change. Winning the ball back and in a promising position. Terrific bit of blocking. Corner kick played in. There is the final whistle. Plenty of positives for them to take away, not least the 3 points, Sue.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that, but they thoroughly deserve to win.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, that'll be all for today.
The knockout stage is here, and the pressure couldn't be greater. One team will progress, but only one. So much on the line, expect a battle from start to finish. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is live...
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
Match, and what a start they've made.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Kavanagh. Well, in the final analysis, a bit harmless. And in possession, Correa. That's a good pass. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Oh, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Hammond. And he has options available. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. A real opening now. And the keeper showing good hands. He's driven in the corner. Payne.
Concession worker, please go to the ticket office to make a thank you.
This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should...
Oh, you'll have a go. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Bevan. Now, options are plenty. And he's broken free. They just can't subdue him. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Hammond. Payne. Daniels. It's a neat move. Drummond. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Could be threatening. And just like that, broken up.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Could be troublesome. Opportunity. Oh, a tremendous block. A chance then for the respective managers to... Well, the second half underway, and the Invincibles very much bossing it in the first 45. Will we see more of the same in the second half? Well, he's certainly not alone. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, there's been a lot of chatter on the internet about Wolves. They have their new signing. It's finally gone through.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Regain possession. Can they kickstart a comeback? But then the one that goes astray. Now, can they hit them on the counter? And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. And time for the change now. Oh, that's a fine pass. And nicely over the top. Dangerous ball. Oh, he will have expected to have done better from there.
Well, he'll be annoyed with himself. He had to beat the keeper from that sort of range.
Really good challenge. Oh, to trim back the lead. Well, when you're down by a couple of goals, you simply have to be opportunistic.
Well, if they don't take those sort of chances, there's no way back for them here.
Correa. That's a good pass. And look at this. There it is. The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he's still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Daniels. And a tidy tackle. Nicely played. Real chance. And missing the chance.
Well, he strikes it cleanly, no doubt about that. But unfortunately, he's missed the target. He's got to score there.
Possession lost by Invincibles. Stevens. That's a good-looking pass. Takes the shot. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Real defensive resilience. And that's a decent... There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the game anyway. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. What are your expectations for today?
Well, the visiting fans are in great voice, which isn't surprising after their performance on match day one. I wasn't expecting it, nor were the fans, but that should certainly give them confidence going into this one.
And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, in this 4-5-1, they're packing their midfield, but the two wide players will almost play as out-and-out wingers. However, it's important they do get runners from central areas to support the centre forward. That's going to be key.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Crossed in there. And he's got to clear his lines.
Drinks can be taken down to your seats. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
In the last game, he was absolutely outstanding. It wasn't just the 2 goals that he scored, but it was his general play, his link-up play, his ability to run beyond defenders, his ability on the ball to create. I think we're going to see more of the same today.
And teammates around him. Well, clearing it away, but at the expense of a corner.
Yeah, no messing about with that one.
Playing it in. He's through. Surely. Can they cover up? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. On their mark. Ball played nicely. And good anticipation. Good looking pass. Offside it is. Such a pity for him.
Well, he thought he was onside, but I think the assistant got that absolutely right.
Getting in there to intercept. A fine block. Made the move off his line, reacted really well. Well, news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Harrogate Town. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 38 minutes on the clock.
Thanks as always, Alex. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well-timed tackle. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. Good looking move. And the cross was deep, a little too deep. And the whistle is sounded. Second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Can they forge ahead? No, chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Guest. And there's been a change to the scoreline in one of the other games. Alex has details.
Yep, another goal for Crawley Town. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 53 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. In with a chance. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded. So on with the match, and that goal has given the game a decidedly different feel. Zek Medley. And they have possession again. Decent idea. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Holland. snuffing out the danger. Can he find the right pass? Productive pass. And darting through. And squandering the chance. Good heavens.
Yeah, just not clinical enough.
Well, they have the ball once more. Distributing it well. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front, but the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a very good player, but the fee is slightly excessive in my view. Mind you, if he starts well, no one would talk about the price tag.
And that wasn't a million miles away, almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Well, a goal update for us to know about. Let's hear more from Alex Scott.
Yep, another goal for Crawley Town. The defender was caught in possession just before the goal. He won't want to be watching that back. They're back in this now with 10 minutes left on the clock.
Cheers, Alex.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
In the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitor.
Can we ask you a question? Thanks, that's all.
Match day is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. I'm Guy Mowbray, and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Cambridge United taking on the Invincibles.
Well, the hosts are favourites, aren't they? They're a strong side. It's going to be interesting to see how their opponents approach this. Hopefully they'll go for it, take the game to them and try and quieten the crowd. Should be a great watch, though.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Yeah, it looks like a 5-4-1 when they don't have the ball, but I think it'll be quite fluid and maybe move to a 3-5-2 when they go forward. They must make sure that they commit players forward to
big chance! And you can see and sense the frustration after that. It needed a more subtle, certain finish. Something could be on with this. Fantastic looking ball. Now composure needed. Lovely incisive ball. That's a good pass. This to see them lead. And the first blow is delivered. 1-0.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And once through, he slots it away nicely. It's a quality finish.
Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Wasteful from the Invincibles. Teeing up the chance now. Now, this has to be. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, it's a lovely pass to thread it through. Real awareness to spot the run. And it's a good goal too. Places it past the keeper. He keeps his cool and it's a clinical finish.
Oh, great work. What's next? Oh, real opportunity. Another goal. And surely there's no way they can throw this away now. Absolutely dominant.
Just love the awareness here to see the pass, and the execution is just perfect. And once it falls to him, he's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
Untidy in possession there. Oh dear, a mess of their own making. Where it ends.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes. And so the second half kicks off. Could be a chance here. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Yeah, it's a good transfer, isn't it? And I'm sure he'll add a lot to his new side. It is important that he hits the ground running. I think it's a fair value as well.
Could be here. Ball back with the Invincibles now. Well, we've seen a top player at the top of his game up to now. It's been a performance of the highest quality.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that back line so many problems. He'll no doubt be desperate to score a hat-trick now, though.
With the owner of the silver hat with the license plate GR55, please.
And that's where it ends, with possession lost.
Thank you.
Given away by the Invincibles. Oh, chance! That was seen all the way, and the save is made. Finding the spaces, looking good. Promising looking ball, and cleared well away from goal. Offside, and that will be that. Substitution coming up. And we've entered the final five. And it's given away. No need to stop the play, on they go. The Invincibles struggling to keep the ball. And that's it. The final whistle that has the visiting supporters jumping for joy. They're going for...
Just a quick couple of questions. Thank you for your time, really appreciate it.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all... Hello, everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's the Invincibles, and they face Walsall.
What a start to the season it's been for the host here. They've surprised everyone, not just with their results, but also with their performances. They certainly come into this one full of confidence.
And the starting 11 for Invincibles.
Well, it's a 4-4-2, but it does look as though they're going to play a diamond in midfield. So it's important that they control that area of the pitch and dominate possession. They're also going to play with two up front, which certainly gives them a cutting edge.
He has teammates around him. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
He comes into this game full of confidence because in the last match he was outstanding. He got his 2 goals, but his general play made him the best player on the pitch by a long way.
It's a perfect challenge. Well, To really get at the opposition here. That's a good pass. And offside, unfortunately. Harper. And Weir. Comley. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And passing it through. Is it going to be? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Barrett. Invincibles regaining possession. And the cross goes in. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Bevan. Albert Adoma. Danger building. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time. And they get the ball rolling again. Invincibles in front, but there might still be a few twists and turns before this game is over. And the upshot is free kick. Well, no surprise to see him go for goal, but a routine save in the end. Well, we don't need to speculate anymore because apparently the T's have been crossed and the I's dotted. Kieran Trippier has completed his move to Craven Cottage.
Well, he seems happy about the move based on the interviews, talking about how he wants to finish his career at the club. Seems like a shrewd bit of business to me.
Interesting pass. Could be troublesome. Really getting stuck in. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Well, both sides guilty of giving the ball away.
Well, I'm not seeing too much quality out there at the moment.
And the Invincibles with the ball again. Here's Weir. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. And a good-looking ball. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. And wasteful from the Invincibles. Infringement spotted. And that will be a caution.
And a necessary one as well for that kind of challenge.
And deep into the penalty area. Quick counter could be on. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Albert Adoma chasing this game. desperate for a leveller. Half-hearted clearance. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Bevan. Very quick thinking there. And a throw-in forthcoming. On the ball, Correa. Oh, in with a chance! Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will... Hello and welcome. We have to be honest, it's not a very pleasant night for football. The rain has been coming down heavily in advance of this game. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League Two. It's Swindon Town against the Invincibles.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Really good build-up, but no end product.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Must take the lead here. Did well to win the ball back. And the starting 11 for Invincibles.
Well, in this 5-3-2, the three central midfield players will need to work hard today. They've got to make forward runs, cover the wide areas, and be the creative spark.
Oh, it's developing nicely for them here. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Possession given away, unfortunately. Now, options are plenty. Same story, couldn't hang on to the ball. Matty. Well, some pretty big news coming through from one of the other games. Let's hear about it from Alex Scott.
Well, Colchester United were awarded the penalty. The goalkeeper comes away as a hero because he saved the day. It remains 0-0 with 28 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. This looks interesting. Dryden. Effective challenge. Now opening things up. Determined defending. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Genuine chance. Oh, off the post. Still alive. Well, that's the end of that for now. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Well, Chelsea making waves on the transfer front, and he could be available before you know it.
Yeah, at that price, I think he's value for money. He'll certainly improve their squad and maybe the team. It's a good signing, you have to say. Well, they've created very little in the game so far. Unless they can show more guile in that top third of the field, this is going to be a really disappointing day for them. They need to improve, and quickly.
And in the right position to read it. Has to finish. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. 2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Right now. On to Dryden. Will it be? Keeper getting the touch. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. They're just not cherishing the ball today. Now, who can he play it to? Teammates in the middle. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And the decision offside here. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. The perfect position to read it. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. Bevan. It needs an accurate cross. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. And covering tremendous ground here. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
It's a goal for Bristol Rovers.
Oh, he could finish. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue.
Well, Just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. McGregor. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it?
Hi, sorry, can we just grab a moment of your time? Thank you so much for your time.